It all started in 2019, matured in 2023, and this is how the new Kia Seltos looks in 2025. In this video, we'll give you a quick walk around of what you get in the new Kia Seltos, all throughout the exterior, interior, features, and all the important numbers. First of all, let's start with the front look. So the Kia Seltos gets this new magma red color. There are three more colors: morning haze, frost blue, and also a new silver shade. Talking about the front profile, the first thing that you will notice is this new aggressive grille. It goes almost width to width and it's dark chrome in color. Kia has let go of all the chrome and plastic lining elements for the new Seltos. The other thing that you will notice are the split LED lamps. This is the main headlamp cluster and this is the new LED DRL. The bumper here is quite busy in design. This one is a dark aluminium skid plate. This is the ADAS radar module and this is the new grille along with the 360-degree camera. Now this is how the front profile looks. Let us know if you like the front profile of the new Kia Seltos. Does it resemble like the new Kia Telluride? Let us know in the comments below. Now if you move to the side, this is where the Kia Seltos has really grown. So it's got 80 mm more in length, 80 mm more in wheelbase, and this is how the side profile looks. The things to talk about here are these gloss cladding here. You also get for the first time side parking sensors, 18-inch alloy wheels. Now the design of it is not something which everybody will like, but let us know what do you think. You got these covered bolts and yes, the brake calipers are now in green. Moving to the side, I really like this design element of the ORVMs. So this is a body colored element and here sits the ORVM again with the 360-degree camera. Moving to the side, adding to the much more cleaner look are these flush fitting door handles. These pop out automatically when you unlock the car, unlike the Syros, which is a more manual operation. Towards the side, you also notice this grey insert. This grey insert is all the way till the roof spoiler and adds a bit more sportiness to the overall profile of the Kia Seltos. So this is the entire side profile, highlights being the flush door handles, new alloy wheels. Now it's time to see how it has evolved and changed in the rear profile. The first thing to talk about here is a much more protruding roof spoiler, and well, if you're thinking there's no rear wiper, it's the new design trend that the rear wiper is hidden. That's what even Kia has done with the Seltos. It's hidden right here and you get much more away and different from the trend. You don't get these connected tail lamps, but you get a 360-degree camera here and vertical tail lamps, something which we have seen even with the new Kia Clavis. And then there's the Kia logo and you get boot space here. Now this boot space is again increased. It's 447 liters in capacity, and let's check if you get a spare wheel. Yes, you do get a spare wheel, but it's one size less. It's 17-inch in size. And yeah, no electric tailgate, so Tata Sierra fans, this one is still a manual one. So this is the rear profile. Also the stop lamp here is something to talk about here. It's much more wider and slimmer than before, giving an overall wider appeal to the car. Now this is how it looks from the outside. It's now time to check what you get on the inside, the features, the new interior theme, and the important variant and the expected prices of the Kia Seltos. Now let's see how the Kia Seltos has evolved for 2025. The first thing you will notice is this big massive screen. Kia calls it the Trinity display. It's basically a 30-inch display where you get a 12.3-inch infotainment system, 12.3-inch of instrument cluster, and a 5-inch screen for the air conditioning system. So if you're worrying that now the aircon controls are on the screen, do not have to worry actually, because you also get physical controls right here. The controls out here are for the infotainment system. The AC controls here are placed below the infotainment system, and you also get 3 Type-C charging ports. Below here you also get a wireless charging pad, a new stubby gear lever. This is the automatic variant, start stop button, auto hold, parking, and this new center console which also has a closable tray. Center console armrest, it's not slidable, but yes, you do get a storage and a 12-volt socket. There's an upholstery here. It's a dual tone one, similar to what we have seen in the new Hyundai Venue. But one thing that really stands out here are these headrests. So you don't really get those cushion headrests like we have seen with normal cars. In fact, they have a small mesh type design and they're actually quite thin. I don't know how durable are these. It might also get very dirty easily. But let's see how these things really age when you start living with the Kia Seltos. Now the other things to talk here are ambient lights. You always get ambient lights on the dashboard, but with the new Seltos, you also have additional lights on the door pads and even on the center console. These are 64 color ambient lights, so you can change to whatever you like. Now talking about features, Kia has it in abundance. First of all, you get this a massive panoramic sunroof. You get 60/40 rear seats with a folding armrest with cup holders, and one quirky thing, you will also find a type C port here. In fact, on both the front seats, you get decent amount of legroom here. We'll talk about that when we hop into the second row. You also get a sunglass holder here, and talking about the seats, they are powered, but you also get cooling function and even memory function, the controls of which are neatly integrated next to the door handle here. The door pad panel here is quite familiar, common that we have seen in other cars. Now, because the Seltos has an increased wheelbase, let's see how much comfortable is it in the rear row. Now it's time to see the space in the second row. So this one is adjusted to my height. I am 5'6", not very tall, but even then you get sufficient leg room and even good headroom. It might be slightly tight for taller people, and you can actually seat 3 people, not comfortably, but yes, it's adequate for 3 people. And you also get some storage space here, right here, to keep your phone. Rear AC vents. We've already spoken about the sun blinds and the panoramic sunroof. Now the panoramic sunroof extends all the way till here, so it won't really intrude in your head, and you'll have a lot of open space to see. Now the other thing here is that although the Ceros gets cool seats at the rear, Seltos is one car that misses out on the rear cooling function, but it should have been included given that the Seltos is positioned above the Ceros. So that's the overall space in the second row. We've talked about the front row, and now it's time to tell you about some important dates that you should know if you are planning to buy the new Seltos. Now, if you are thinking to buy the new Kia Seltos, you should know that the bookings will start from tomorrow, and the entire prices will be out on 2nd of January, with deliveries slated to commence sometime from mid-January. What do you think of the new Kia Seltos? Will you buy it over its rivals, the Creta, and also even the new Sierra? Let us know in the comments below.